God had to forsake Jesus because we forsook him. And in doing so, Jesus allowed the wrath of God to be subsided. Only this, he has provided for you, and he wants you to trust in him. The only way God's wrath can be subsided, can be staved off for good, is through the cross. That's all he wants. You know, the only thing he wants from you is to trust that he will provide for you. Stop depending on your own abilities when it comes to relationships. Stop depending on your own abilities when it comes to finances, when it comes to health, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to your education, your lifestyle, your fears, your sadness. God wants to provide for you, and he wants you to trust him. As the worship team comes up, you know, the main thing about the book of Ezekiel and the story of Ezekiel is that God sees a victory. God sees that there is a hope and a future for mankind, that there's something beyond his anger, and that even though sending them off into exile is like sending, them to the room, he knows that it will bring them closer to him through it. And he knows that in the end, the only way for us to have that same understanding of a relationship is by sending his son to the cross. That's how he dealt with his wrath once and for all. And he wants you to know that he's provided for you the cross. He's provided for you Jesus, the living water. Don't forsake him anymore. Accept him. Accept him because he wants to provide for you in this. He wants to provide for you in your relationships. He wants to provide for you in your finances. He wants to provide for you in your health and your relationships, in who you are, your fears and your sadness. You want to arouse God's anger? Don't trust him. Don't trust him. But if you want to stifle God's anger, if you want it to be not part of your life, trust him. And in that, he does see a victory. And the victory is brought through the cross.